Hello, everyone. And our energy is very influenced by what's around us and also what we're holding onto. So, part of this practice is about releasing stagnant chi because whatever our vibration contains, this is like a magnet that goes out into the world and then attracts back to it the same kind of frequency. So even if it's unintentional, we might be drawing in some bad vibes or unhealthy energy simply because we may not have released it all from ourselves. And of course, there are times when we're just around really negative people or unfortunate energy, and you can also use this practice to help release that from your field and your body. So this is a wonderful practice for any one of those situations, and if you just want to feel better. So come and join me for this practice. I am looking forward to sharing Qi with you. We begin this practice by finding a quiet place where you won't be disturbed for it. Bring your feet, knees, and hips into alignment. Take a breath in and just soften through the knees as you breathe out. Feel your feet spread open along the floor. The tailbone relaxes and anchors. The shoulders soften, but the chest stays open. You may wish to tuck your chin in slightly so that the spine is nice and long from top to bottom. From here, we'll start with 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. We'll start by calming the nervous system and bringing our attention and our energy into this moment. You may wish to have a nice, louder exhale and really release any energy that comes to the surface through the breath. And then when you're ready, we'll release the top hand down if you've had it by your heart. Let both hands relax by your sides. And we'll step out to the left so that your feet are about shoulder width apart. This provides a nice anchor point for the body, good stability. This is a nice stance to remember if you find yourself in a challenging situation. Just by standing with your feet shoulder width apart, this will help you to feel more safe, secure, and stable. We begin this practice with shaking. We vibrate the body to help release stagnant chi. We're bouncing on the heels, and you're letting your joints really be soft, loose, relaxed, and open. Release through the breath. If you feel like you need to have a yell while you're shaking, this is a great time to do so. The tongue is the gateway to the heart. And when we release through the mouth, this helps to ease some tension around the heart. You may wish to raise your arms up. Really shake and just let yourself go. Often when the mind is really clenched, we can help to release that tension through shaking and releasing stress from the body. You can turn from side to side. You may wish to lean forward. My shoulders are really relaxed. And I'm really tapping my heels against the earth to get that vibrating through the body. Now we'll just start to slow down. And if you feel comfortable to close your eyes, knees soft, tailbone aligned with the earth, chin slightly tucked in, and we'll just allow this energy to move through the body. You may notice you feel better already. I highly encourage shaking every day. It's just such a beautiful shamanic practice for calming the nervous system and having an overall energetic reset. Now we want to do a couple of warm-ups to stretch in to really release that tension from the body. So you will start by having your hands both open and palms up at the lower dantian, so I'm below the navel. We'll breathe in and come up to the chest. Then you'll turn your left palm so it faces down. And we're going to breathe in and pull the hands apart, and your right hand will come up overhead, palm up, as the left palm pushes down. If you need to take a breath in here so that you can lean and breathe out, do so. And we're just getting a nice stretch down the side of the body. Then we'll breathe in and we're going to windmill the arms to swap. So now your right is in front of your belly, left is over the head. And we'll breathe out to lean. Breathing in to come back up and around, swapping the hands. Breathing out to lean. Nice little windmill through the arms. Breathe out to lean. We'll do one more either side. So just taking your time for this whole program. Always going at your own pace. You're the one who knows the rhythm and tempo within your body. And part of this practice help you to return back to that. Draw your arms out to the side and then just allow them to float back down. And then when you're ready, we're going to knock on the door of life. Have a gentle pulse through the knees, and I'm tapping either side of the spine at the back. And then either hip at the front, so the front of the body near the hip. And the breath is just nice and calm, nice and relaxed. We just want to really open up the body. Allow the chi to flow and move to the surface. Often when we feel stuck, tight, those icky feelings from being around too many people or people with bad energy. When we cleanse the body, you might want to have a nice shower or a bath after this. We can really help to purify our energy and come back to our own essence. Now we'll slow down. Just let your arms swing out. And then we'll just release. Come back to center. Shoulders and neck take a lot of stress and tension. So for this practice, you're just going to really allow your head to be heavy and let go. It's important not to hold any stress, or you might hurt your neck. And you're only going to be leaning as far from side to side as feels comfortable for you. Arms are just nice and relaxed down by the side. And I'm just shifting the weight from one leg over to the next. And then I'm going to start to let my head be heavy. And I'm gently just sweeping from side to side. This is a nice practice for letting go, releasing those feelings of being uptight. And you'll notice that my shoulders are sliding as well. So there's no tension in the upper body, and the legs are supporting the movement. So this is a nice, easy, fluid flow. Breathing is natural, in and out through the nose. And just try to let go as much as you can. This is a beautiful little form to do any day. And you can also do this while you're sitting in a chair. You can just rock from side to side. Now we'll come back up to center. And just hold here for a moment. Sometimes you can feel a little bit dizzy from doing this practice. And then you're going to bring your palms back to back in front of the chest. Legs stay strong. We're going to turn. I'm going to mirror you. So you're going to take your right hand. As we turn, this hand will come behind the back, and it's pushing out behind as though you're pressing on a wall. At the same time, your front hand is going to reach out. I'm looking behind. So it's like you're pressing either side. Then we breathe in back to center. The hands will come back to back for a moment. Then we breathe out and push out. And I'm turning at the hips here so that you're not in any way twisting on the knees. We breathe in to come in, out to push out. It's a slow, gentle, precise movement. We're really wringing out the spine, supporting the legs. Breathing out to push, in to draw back in. Let's do one more either side. This is also a really wonderful support for your kidney chi. When we have a lot of fear and stress, that's usually where we take our hit, is through the kidneys. And then you'll just turn your palms over, allow them to float down. Okay. We'll lean our weight into the right leg, step out into the left, and we'll come into Mabu. From here, you want to make sure your tailbone is anchored, knees are soft, and feet are straight out in front of you. If you get tired during this practice of Mabu, just allow yourself to pulse up, but do not lock your knees. And then when you're ready, just breathe out and sink back down. We won't be here for too long, but it's a really good way to support your energy and cultivate your chi. So we'll begin this practice by just gently leaning into one leg so you get a nice stretch down the inseam. Then we push off this foot, breathe out, and lean into your other leg. In to come up, out to lean. And of course, for this, you're only going as far as feels comfortable for you. Last round to the other side. We just want to dredge these meridians and open up the body. Breathing in, come back up to center. You'll take one hand, place it over the other. We breathe in and come all the way up through center. And then as you breathe out, we're going to pivot at the hips and keep the head, neck, and back in alignment. So we breathe out, knees soft, sweep through. And then as you breathe in, the hands run up nice and close towards the center of the body. Breathe out and release. Breathe in and come up. It's a very good practice, especially at night before you go to sleep. Just to release all that tension that builds up in the spine, through the legs. And we just allow it all to ease out of the body. Let's do one more round. And then we'll draw the hands up overhead. You'll release down. Then you'll turn your palms over so that they're facing down. And we'll gently come back to Wuji. So just bring your feet back together. And we'll stand here connecting to earth for a moment as we start closing this practice. You may notice your hands are very activated. Your body should be feeling nice and calm and relaxed. Now from here, we're going to turn the palms so that the fingertips face down. And it's as though you're scooping up this energy from earth. We cross in front of the chest. Then the palms face down. They pull apart at the shoulder width and then float back down. We scoop in and draw up. Turn the hands over, unwind, and float down. The name of this form will make it easier for you to get the hang of it. It's called wrist cross flow. Breathing in to come up, breathing out to release down. And you can just see this as boosting your etheric field, the energy around your body as we connect Negwan and Wagwan. We really work the energy of the heart. This is the strongest field in the body. Now just let your hands unwind and float back down. Again, connect with earth. Breathe in and expand out. And then breathe out and come back in. This time we're going to push forward. We're going to pull back in, and hands will come back to back up through to the center of the chest. Then we'll push out and let the hands float back down. And then we push out again, pull in. Hands come back to back up the center of the chest. And we push out and let the hands float down. Push out, come back in, hips slide back, and then we breathe out, push, and then release back down. Hips glide back, pull in, breathe in, push out, and release. Push out, breathe in, come back up, breathe out. This time we raise the hands up overhead, and as they sweep down, just imagine you're putting a golden shield of light around your body. Hands come in to hold the chi ball, push out, back to back as you breathe in and come up. Push this energy out. Breathe in, and we make this protective shield of light around the body. Breathe in, push out. Breathing in to pull up to release. Push out, up overhead. This time we make our protective shield around the body. Then the hands will come together. Edges of the baby finger align. We dip down to gather energy of earth, and then you're going to make another golden ball of pure healing energy. Come back to hold this, and then wash this through your body. Hands come down, push out, gather in, up to the chest, breathe out. Draw this circle of healing light, protection around your body and energy field. Pinky fingers align the meridian for small intestine, and then make this other ball of healing light energy. And we wash this through the body to fully nourish ourselves. One more round. Push out. Breathe in, hands back to back. Push. Breathe in. Create this ball of pure light energy and protection around you. Gather up some supportive light and energy from the earth. And then wash this through your entire body, all the way down. The hands come back to the lower dantian. You'll draw your left foot back in as we come back to where we started. Take a few moments here just to let this energy to settle, to feel yourself come back into alignment. Release your hands, gather up. We always draw all of our energy back to us at the end of a practice and wash it down through the body. This is sometimes called a chi shower. Gather up the beautiful energy and light all around us. Wash it down through the body, cleansing and clearing, and washing any stagnation or impurities into the earth, who will make compost of what we no longer need. Hands back at the lower dantian. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. You can do this at any time that you need it. You can do it in the morning, the afternoon, or the evening. Wishing you a heart full of peace, and thank you always for sharing chi with me.